Hi guys and welcome back to more in Bruges on the Force 9's YouTube channel, continuing the Cercle Brugge save on FM 2015 today. 15th game of the season today. We're away from home. We're against Waasland-Beveren, and after this game we'll have faced everybody once, so we will be at the halfway mark in the league. So yeah, we're half the game's gone. At the moment we're in second place. A win today would put us 4 points behind Club Bruges. In the last episode we defeated Club Brugge in the first derby of the save, beat them 2-1 at home. 92nd minute winner scored by K.S.V, I think it was. Been a while since they've actually recorded. I can't really say why, but yeah. We're back into it today. Waasland-Beveren away from home. Few games played off screen, and as you can see, the wage budget has taken a bit of a hit. That is because the board have slashed the budget because of the poor financial situation of the club. We're now back into insecure finances, and our finances are not looking too good. As you can see, this season we're projected to lose £2 million, or have a balance of minus £2 million. So since the takeover, it started off well, but it has since gone pear-shaped again. So our wide budget is now £13,000 in the black. So I think in the black means good, actually. In the red, it's red. It's not black, it's red. So they want us to sell some players in January. I don't want to sell players because our squad is actually okay. I don't want to sell people, but we may be forced to, which is a bit annoying. But we'll see how we do. So last time we faced Club Brugge, 4 games played off screen. Let's go through them all. Started off with a 2-0 win away against Lamel United, the team that were promoted with us. Couple of injuries late on in this game. We had to finish the match with 10 men here. K.S.V scored both goals in the second half. Took until 72 minutes to actually break the deadlock, and then got a winner or doubled the lead very late on. There was a lot of injury time because of the injuries. So 95th minute he scored his second goal of the game. Bart Boyce suffered an injury. Van Acker took a knock, and the substitute Kabanga also suffered an injury. And I think Boyce has not long been back, actually. He missed some game time. So this was a bit of a bad one in terms of like injuries, but in terms of the game, I think we pretty much dominated. A lot of possession, more shots on target. Then we drew. This was at home against Cercle Brugge. I don't know how it's pronounced, but I'll say that for now. We went behind in this match. Marco Miric scored the first goal in the 21st minute. Pretty even match. Zolta had the edge, had more of the ball. But I think in terms of chances created, I think it was fairly level. I think a draw was a fair outcome. We got the equaliser in the second half. Cheeky Nando got it. His first goal since the first game of the season. Only his second so far. We gave him a start in this game because Wilson was a little bit unfit. We left him on the bench. And Nando got a goal, so that's good. Then we did suffer defeat in the next game against Lokeren. We lost 3-2 away from home. We went 1-0 behind. Gaston Camara scores. Sam Valker did very, very well in this match. I was very pleased with him. Very early injury, unfortunately. Valentin Viola came off on the 3rd minute. Didn't last long at all. We brought Valker on in his place, but then he himself got injured in the 76th minute. So again, we had to finish the match with 10 men. We didn't win the match. Sam Valker equalised to make it 1-1. 3 minutes later, Lokeren took the lead again through Cyril Dessers, and then Valker brought it back again to 2-2. But then Andre Duda scored the winner, and it ended 3-2 to Lokeren. Pretty even match. Lokeren with a few more shots, but equal possession. So wasn't a bad one. This fairly even. I mean, Lokeren maybe they hit the woodwork 4 times, so they had a few more shots than us. But it wasn't the end of the world. And then we drew at home against Standard Liège as well. Walsum with the first goal here in the first half. And then Standard equalised 62nd minute. Ivan Santini. Again, pretty level match. We had a little bit more of the ball and then a few more shots on target. So again, fairly tight this one. A bit closer. We had 3 clear-cut chances though, so I think we should have won that match really. But that's it. So not a lot else has been going on really. Nothing in terms of transfers. This guy is in on a free. But I don't know if he'll play on. He's a right back. I don't know if we'd actually play him or not, will we? I don't know. But yeah, he's in on a free. And then these guys all got released. But that probably cost us money because these guys were never ever going to amount to anything. So yeah, they're not at the club anymore. That's all there is to talk about in terms of that. So let's go into today's game against Waasland-Beveren. I want to win here today. We haven't won in 3, so I would like a victory here against these guys. So injuries at the moment are a bit of an issue. So Kabanga is injured and he's out for a long time. Slipped disc. He's going to be out for another 3 months. There is another player with a slipped disc, I think. We'll find him in a minute. Valentin Viola suffered a knee injury, strained knee ligaments, out for 3 to 5 weeks. Houdret was the defensive midfielder we brought in for very little. And he came to us asking for first team football. We said, okay, yeah, fine. We haven't given you a chance, so you will be starting games. The next day, slip disc. He was out. It was the same amount of time as Kabanga, but he was a bit earlier, so he's going to be out for another 6 weeks to 2 months. And that's it. So 3 injuries, all 2 forwards though, so that's going to be an issue, I think. So we're going to do a quick pick here today and see what we get. Jasmine Buric has been not actually that bad in goals, so we're going to stick with him. And I think this is our best defensive line, so we'll leave that as it is. And then DA and Van Acker do the job as well. So we're going to start Basilic Gergic here, with Wilson on the right, De Gea on the left, and Tanaka up front on his own as a Trekatista striker. On the bench, we're going to have Omuzuzi on the bench and Dusen. I think we'll probably put Martins on the bench. I don't know, Cristobal, we haven't really had a chance to use him. So we'll do that. And I think we'll leave it at that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So we'll do that. We'll submit the team. Our training focus at the moment is defending, because defending has been a problem for us this season. And we're scoring a few goals, but I'd like to score some more goals. But I think defending at the moment is our Achilles heel. So hopefully we can try and keep a clean sheet today. I haven't done that in a while. So let's see how we do. We've lost the ball here early on, and I don't think we'll get anything from this first highlight. It's a long pitch here. I'm going to try and strengthen these bars a bit. And, oh, great. Injury. 11th minute. That's not good. So we're going to have to put our right back on, Omuzuzi. He's a natural right back. He can also play naturally on the left, and he's a pretty convincing centre back as well. So a very versatile defender. Now Beveren have an injury, Milos Maric, and 2 very early substitutes here. So hopefully this isn't going to be more of this later on. An optimistic ball there, and let's put it away. And oh dearie me, that was okay. That was a bit of a scare, but they put the ball wide. So far I've been a bit nervy. But they've got another highlight here. Here's Van Bezoyen. Wobawale, okay, whatever. That was a poor ball. Buric holds on to it. Right, they've had a few shots. We've had some shots. 1 shot on target. Only 3 shots for us at the moment. None on target yet. That's a good ball, though. And Tanaka's in there. And surely, there we go. Junior Tanaka scores. Only his 3rd of the season. Started off well. Went a bit quiet. But he's got a goal here today. Actually playing up front today. He usually plays in the hole as a shadow striker. But I say with a lack of options up front, he's moved into a striker role today. Playing as a Trekatista. So it was an excellent ball by Omuzuzi. Tanaka runs onto it. I don't know why the keeper didn't come out for that. He could have won that. But I'll take it. Junior Tanaka puts us ahead with our first shot on target of the game. We're going to go into half-time here with a lead, I think. There we go. Hasn't been terrible. Hasn't been great either. So I think we play well. But there's room for improvement. I think I want to try and control the midfield a bit more. I think we need that extra man in the central midfield, but Haroon is just so bad at the moment. So I don't really want to play him. He's been very poor. We've got 55 minutes played now. Been a highlightless second half so far. Is that a word? Highlightless? Here's a highlight here that it belongs to Beveren. Here's Ramsalat and Nauts. Player that's actually one of our players, but they're on loan and he's able to play against us. I hope he doesn't score against us. I I think it's good to have those two defensive midfielders there. They haven't done great today, but just having them there gives us that coverage in at the back. We've got a very deep defensive line as well, so that's good. And they're going to go down to 10 here. Kale is going to be sent off for his second yellow. There he goes. And they've got to play half an hour with 10 men. Still just the one shot on target so far. We don't really deserve this lead. They've had a couple of chances, Beveren, and they haven't taken them. Now we've got an injury to go get, so that's not good. So we're going to have to play Cristobal. We'll play him as Zongonch. He's a creative player. I want to try and use him a bit more. I haven't been using him very much. Hopefully with Basilic Gurkits might be out for a while now. But with players out injured, we might get to use him a bit more. Wills with a header. It's come to De Gea. Can we double our lead here? We're looking good. But Wills covers at the back there. Passes back to Jasmine Buric. Tanaka to De Gea. Come on, Christoph. Get a ball in there. Passes back to Boyce. Boise. I want to call him Boise. It just falls on the horses. Wilson's there. Wilson scores. It's 2-0. So we've scored with both our shots on target at the moment. And that must be it. 75 minutes played. I want to try and... I'm going to make a change. We're going to change it round at the back, I think. Or do we... No, I don't think we need to do anything, do we? We'll leave it. I don't think we really need to do anything. There's no one struggling with fitness. We're 2-0 up. What can go wrong? We're going to go defensive, though. It looks like the clock's just going to run down to the end here. Just injury time to play. And they got a corner here, though. But they could... It's a bit late to actually get anything out of this, but... I'm just going to bring on Haroon there for a bit. And... change Cheeky Nando for Wilson. Just to... Oh, no, okay. I forgot we had 2 injuries, didn't we? De Gea clears the corner, though. Goes for full time. 2-0. And we're back to winning again. I think we do need to address it. So it was a good win. You know, it's a win away from home. So I'll take that. Pretty solid performance. I mean, the first half was a bit iffy, but we came out a lot better in the second half. But a couple of injuries, hopefully they are not going to miss any game time because I can't afford any more injuries. But we'll see. Elsewhere, Lokeren and Westerlo drew. Kortrijk and Ghent drew. Lamel beat Mechelen. Right, Cornelis is going to miss some... Oh, God. Hans Cornelis is going to miss 3 to 4 months with a torn hamstring. Great. That's all I need. Our captain out for 4 months. Right. Played very well. He's a good player. He's got good mentality. Right. That's the problem. So that leaves Omozuzi, whatever his name is, Omozuzi, and Gevlik as our only 2 right backs. That's a problem. And it's our captain as well. We're missing our captain for 4 months. That's not good. That's not good at all. Right. So with that, the gap is now 4 points. So we're looking okay. We're 3 ahead of Charleroi in 3rd place. A lot of teams down, lower down. I expect them to be a bit higher. Where's Genk at bottom? I don't know what's happened to Genk. I mean, they've been a bit all over the place for ages. I mean, look at that. That looks like a roller coaster. You don't want that. But, they were pretty solid for a few years. And then now they're bottom. I mean, even Ghent down in 12th. And you expect Lokeren to be a bit higher than that. I mean, they've got experience in Europe, as have Zulte. So, there are a lot of good teams in this Belgian league. I mean, you got Standard and Anderlecht and Zulte and Lokeren, Ghent and Genk. I think the Belgian league is very, very open. I mean, how we're doing at the moment, I'm very pleased at how it's going. As a team that have just come up, we're expected to finish mid-table. We're 2nd place with half the games played. So I'm going to do a team meeting, actually, since we're halfway through the season. We've been playing... I'm gonna go assertive, I think. We've been doing okay, but I know we can do a lot better. I agree with the boss. We can really push on here. Yeah, that's it. Exactly the sort of reaction I was after. That's good. They seem to agree. We're in 2nd place. I mean, we have dropped points. I mean, before today, we hadn't won in 3. So we're doing okay. I think we could really make that next step, though, and try and get a few more wins under our belt. Coming up in the league and elsewhere, we got every team again. So I think they just repeat it, like the order. So I don't want to do the same matches that I did before. I do want to do Bruges again though. So I'll be playing both of those in the double though, didn't we? So we'll have a cup. We'll probably have another cup game soon though. So I think next time will be probably one of those two again. I want to try and get revenge on Mechelen since they beat us at home. And then we will definitely be playing Club Bruges. And then depending if we get any cup games, maybe one more in there somewhere. And then we'll finish with a double Ivecom against Standard and Beveren. And hopefully we can actually get into a good place on the table. Because, yeah, we'll see how we do. Right. Cercle Brugge lose key man. What else is happening? Secret Apology wants to discuss lack of first team football. I thought you played quite a lot. Oh no, okay, you started one game and you had 6 games off the bench. Right. Has he actually been playing well or not? He's actually been playing okay. I think we will give him a chance. There we go. I'll probably drop Tanaka back into the hole and we'll start Secret Puzzle next game. But that's going to do it for today's video. I'll end this off here. So next live come will be around this area somewhere, Mechelen or Charleroi, or maybe Ghent. We'll see. It depends when the cup games fall, because we're still in the Belgian Cup. There's only 2 tournaments, so you know it'll go a lot quicker. I mean, we're halfway through our second season already, and only started this 2 weeks ago. So it goes a lot quicker. And also the fact that I'm recording more videos apart from this week where I haven't put a video out of this since Sunday and it's now Wednesday. So yeah, never mind. That's going to do it for today's video. Then if you enjoyed the video, then leave a like and leave any comments you want to make. And then if you want to see my videos as they show up in the news feeds, then subscribe to my channel. That's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.